the ones round me. Then I lose sight of the growth I seek. Playing both sides is a stretch on me. Can you please take it easy?
What's up, everybody? My name's Zayah Prod. I'm here breaking down Take It Easy by Zayah featuring Nick Isaiah and Sheddi Bankz. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So firstly, start off with just a little intro. So right here we just got two instruments. We got GMS and Octane. Just two little patterns right there. Just loop that twice real quick. GMS, we got Synth 12, and then Octane. Octane is actually a plugin I got off of Facebook, off an ad, funny enough. They said it was discounted. I don't know if it really was, but I mean, it's been worth it. I'm using Calliope from the industry standards. Yeah, industry standards preset category, and then it's the Calliope preset. So that gives us this. Pretty cool little chill vibe. That's really what I was going for with this. A lot of this I might not remember too well. I started making the beat in 2022, so it's been a little minute, but I used that and GMS. I just put the basic chord progression down. This chord progression right here is pretty much the whole, let me get to it, whole backbone to the song. Really, I built most of my beats off of chord progressions, and this one I just thought, a little smooth, so that's kind of what I was going for with the beat and all. So yeah, that's a little intro. And then right here I got the drums and the 808. All this I used, let's see, should be somewhere over here. Not free cinematic. I used, I think it's Cody X Chemix. It's the Essentials 2022. It's a free drum kit I got a little minute ago. 2022 when I started the beat. It's probably one of the first ones I made with this drum kit. But yeah, just this whole drum pattern, just this basic little drum pattern I used throughout the whole beat. I didn't really switch it up much. I wasn't too creative with it because sometimes the simpler the better, and I figured like it just flowed nice with everything, so that's all I use. So comes in the verse like this. Well, no, this is actually the hook right here. And then when it goes in the verse, I drop out the bass sound and the octane. Just keep it real simple. This rock come in right here, and then just add back the GMS pad and the bass. So the bass is actually that is Syntronic. Syntronic's a free plugin, has a lot of what's it called? Just a lot of synths, really. I used Bully 3 Raw Saws Light. Just a simple little bass, nothing crazy. Kind of like, I don't know, like mushy sounding. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what I used for the bass. So I add that back in. Just kind of, I introduce you in the verse, and then we get into it. And then a couple times throughout the verse, I'll sprinkle a little bit of the octane pattern right here. But I'm not letting you get that whole thing. I'm not letting you get that whole resolution. It's just a little bit of it, and then we out, and then right back into it, and then we out again. So that's just kind of this right here. And then leading up to the hook, I just put a gap with everything, drums and instruments, except for the 808. Let that little hit come, and then we put everything back for the hook. And then this part right here is actually pretty cool. This is an effects going into Nick Isaiah's verse, and I'm gonna show y'all pretty much how I got that. Yeah, that was crazy. I think that's really the only effect I use in this song. So I got the little original sample thing right here. I got this from a free Epic Cinematic Drums sample pack under effects. So it sounds real different right there, but pretty much I just took this little beginning part and I just pitched it to where I needed to. I kind of stretched it out, and then right on that impact, I just kind of reverse it. So that way it doesn't really get that full weird sci-fi-ish impact in. So we just getting just the pitch is really all I want. And I'll just put that to be in key with versus beat. Start off with no drums right here. He comes in. So you kind of focus on him and his intro, and then right when he gets his little part off, we go right back with the 808 and drums. And I actually left the octane pattern in for his whole part, which wasn't really planned, but he just took it and ran with it. And yeah, he absolutely killed his verse. And then coming up to where it says piano loop right here is where we actually we transition into my part. Also, side note, this 808 note is muted right here because I didn't like how it sounded. Here, let me show that. I think it was a release on it, kinda, or maybe it was just the pitch of it. Let me unmute it real quick. It didn't really go with the pad. Or nah, I'm not sure what it didn't go with, but whatever I did, I muted that specific note. So, I mean, not that that really matters, but right here is where we transition into, you can call it a second verse. It's really more just like a bridge into that last hook. Just, you know, riding for you with the tank on E. And I just made a little, I made a second bass pattern with the same bass. Just a little bit more complex and a piano loop. And I did this using Keyscape, the best plugin purchase I've ever had. I used LA Custom C7 grand piano, the first one listed really. And originally in 2022 I had this as Addictive Keys, which is another good plugin, but once I bought this I had to replace it with it because the quality was just so much better for me. So I did that. And then the bass, I just added a little bit more like kind of jumps in the notes, just so it can kind of give a little bit more rhythm since I don't got drums right there. And let that play out. And then we add everything that was already there. Well, actually we had the original bass. The GMS is the same pad, I just put some different notes up top. Same with the Tyrell pad. Did I even get into that? Let me see. So this right here, so I had the original pad right here. Or did I even get into Tyrell? Okay, so let me backtrack. There's Tyrell N6 is another plugin with a bunch of free synths. I used PV Electric Voices, and I just did pretty much the same chord progression, but this time I did it where the top note, the lead note, is ascending. So just to kind of give a little bit more angst or like lead into whatever's coming next. And that's been there since the jump. It's my first YouTube video, and I'm not really good with the structure of it, but so with the second pattern, we have those same chords, but instead of just going straight up, it goes kind of down, up, down. So it's kind of it's not leading with angst because I got other things doing that. And same with this another octane sounds. It's aired out. Let me play that by itself. So that's that sound, and that's in also industry standards category. It's the third one down, air it out. This one's not free, but I mean it's pretty cool bang for it. But I like Octane. So anyways, that's the second part. We just do that little piano loop, a couple more synth sounds, and then the lead right here. That's kind of more what's giving my angst that I was talking about earlier. So that's also the same Octane sound aired out. I just did it in a higher octave. and I just did simple. It's not even like a crazy melody or nothing. It's just something that even if you don't really hear it, you gonna feel it. So it's kind of just like a ambience, I don't know, ambience layer, if you will. Then again, stop everything before the drums come in. On that last hook, Sheddi Bankz over here just killing this shit. Funny story for those of y'all who don't know, I actually wrote the hook and I sang it on a reference track for him. And you don't want to hear that. It wasn't. I never claimed to be like a good singer, but I mean, I just get ideas out. But anyways, so go back to that piano loop, the original GMS and the octane sounds, and this is just gonna, this is just gonna bring us to the outro. In the outro, I was actually inspired by a song LA by Sir. At the very end, there's just a beautiful piano solo, and I wanted to do something like it. So this is my piano solo. I switched up the progression a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, nah, I was really in my bag for this one. I'm pretty sure I did this when I got keyscape. I didn't do this with the addictive keys, but I was just in such a piano vibe ever since getting this keyscape. So yeah, just kind of play it out. Yeah, you know, a little exaggerated strum on the last chord just so we can leave you off with something to resonate, I guess. I don't know, but that's pretty much it. This has been breakdown of the beat, Take It Easy song, really me, but Zayah featuring Nick Isaiah Sheddi Bankz. So if y'all haven't yet already, go ahead and listen to that. And that's all I got for y'all. Thank you for listening.
I can feel the change coming. Hoping that it's better days coming. Other times I try to run away from it.